For the first and maybe the only time ever, I'm giving you guys a backstage look into the Drop Service Academy and what coaching and mentorship looks like within this industry, working with myself and my partners. This student who you're about to watch a live coaching call with is new to the industry, is setting up their business for the first time. Obviously, they've got some questions. They've been going through some stages. There's some waiting processes involved, and they've asked some great questions that I wanted to share with you guys, along with sharing with you how we provide accountability, how we provide not just someone who is looking over the success and the growth of your business, but is making sure that you are holding yourself accountable and working towards the objectives that we know you have in place, because we know why you enrolled and we know what your goals are within starting this business model. So guys, just sit tight, enjoy this video, and I will see you at the end. Hey Aaron, how you doing, brother?
Parker, man, what's going on?
Not much, man. I did just want to let you know, I am going to record this call. I may use it for some content or something if that's okay with you. Obviously, no personal information will be shared or anything, but just wanted to let you know that prior to us getting started here, if that's fine with you.
All good, brother.
All right, great. So first things first, kind of catch me up to speed. Where are we at with everything? What have we gotten done? What obstacles are we kind of facing? Let's just kind of start from square one here, and then I'm sure you have some questions and some stuff, and we can kind of work through everything like that.
So, had my onboarding call last week.
Yep.
Uh, talked to David. So far, he was like, he was like, you're further than I thought. I was like, I mean, trying to be, man. You know what I mean?
Good, yeah.
So where here? Sorry, I have like a big checklist here. The LLC's done. I mean, really everything from like the domain. I had my call with the internal website team at the end of the week last week, so I'm probably gonna get that thing rolling here either next week, probably the beginning of next week. Um, but I downloaded Booking Koala. I have that. I sent in the clone template for my store. I'm on open phone. Um, where was I not? Oh, so I have the Google business business profile that's pending right now. I started the LSA. I'm working on the reviews piece, and then I think really next in line is going to be hiring on Indeed, getting Stripe set up, and I already have Nextdoor and Facebook set up. So I have some stuff done.
Do you have the EIN and the business bank account opened?
Yeah, I already did that. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, no, that's fine. So then Stripe you can do. That's like super quick, very, very simple. Have you built out your booking quality yet? Like in terms of your pricing, and you said you already had done the clone, or you requested the clone and it wasn't done yet?
Requested the clone and it's not done yet. They emailed me, what was it, yesterday or the day before, saying this should take several days. We'll email you again once it's complete.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, the timeline must have slowed down. It used to be really quick. It used to be like a couple hours, but maybe they just have more requests for it recently or whatever. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that was 2 days ago. So looks like they haven't shot me another note yet. But yeah, they just said we received your request. Make sure it looks good, or the template email is correct, the domains are correct, and everything. And then we'll reply to this email once they're done cloning it. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. Easy. So, in terms of your next steps, it seems like in a lot of places you're kind of in the waiting game, which is part of the startup experience. And you just gotta wait for certain things to get approved, wait for certain reviews to get accepted, things like that. Do you have any questions about any of the steps you're currently doing, or are you looking for like, hey, I've got some time, what's my next steps? How do I get ahead? What does that look like?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to ask you. So for the LSA and the Google Business page, when I'm going to get reviews, like I know David had mentioned, like build them out slowly, right? Don't do it all at once. How do people review me if my page isn't visible on Google?
There should be a link that LSA provides you, right?
Okay, let me go to the LSA piece because
Yeah. Where it
maybe
says
I'm just
collect
missing it.
reviews, there should be a link that LSA generates for you.
Mm-mm-mm. Do you know where that would be by chance?
Yeah, I mean, there's like the five sections. There's like budget,
Billing,
promo,
background.
billing.
Proof. Yep.
And then do you see the one that says like verification, right? Or like the top one?
So I don't know why it's being slow. Like customer reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, I think I can. Sorry, I'm more team savvy than I am
Oh, no worries. I'm just
game
gonna
savvy.
post real quick.
Let's see here. Share. Oh, whoops.
Now you can. Now you're the host.
There you go. So, can you see that?
Nope. Now I
You
can.
see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So click see link options.
Oh, right in front of my face, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Pick one of
Yeah.
them as the one you want to send. Select, confirm, and there it is. Copy that link.
Look
Send.
at that. And that's why we're having this. I'm like, dude, there's got to be a way that there's something I'm missing here. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. So I have that now. So the answer is that question. Perfect. And so for the Google business page, um, once that's confirmed, is that a good time to basically, start getting these reviews, get on Indeed, and then at that point probably build the website out, or should we try building the website out prior to that?
At that, in my opinion, web development's going to take 5 to 7 days, let's call it. You
Mhm.
know, I say there's no reason to wait. You're going to pay whatever it is, 20, 30, 40 bucks a month in hosting, so I mean, you wait a week and you save maybe $7 in hosting costs. I mean, it's better to just get it built, have it ready. Some people get approved really quickly with LSA and Google Business Profile. No obstacles, maybe 8 reviews, they get 5, and then they're good. And they're ready to go live. And then they're like, oh, okay, now I gotta wait a week for my website. So, if you already know, like, I'm gonna have a professional build my website, I'm gonna use this is who I want to use, this is what I want to do. There's really zero value in waiting, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Um, and then what was my question with the Google business page? Sorry, I have it all like pulled up here.
Yeah, no worries.
No, I didn't have any questions with this. This one was just the one that said it could take up to 5 days to process. I think
Yep.
it's probably just still in the works.
And if
Okay,
it,
so
if it gets denied, which happens, not a big deal. Send us a message. We'll kind of let you know what workarounds there are, things like that. So hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, like I said, not a big deal. Just send us a message and we'll go.
okay, cool. I guess to your point of like, hey, there's like some time that I'm kind of just waiting for stuff to get approved. What is your best, I guess, advice in this time frame?
Start building a list of cleaners. Start going to Nextdoor, going to Facebook groups, getting a list of referred cleaners. We've got video modules on how exactly to do that. So you can reference those if you need a little more clarity, but go through, build a list of 50 cleaners, 100 cleaners, like whatever you can find in your area. Yes, Indeed is going to be a great hiring tool. Yes, we'll help you get that job posting done, and you may end up getting cleaners from there, but you may be able to get 3 really good referral based cleaners without ever even needing to post a job posting. And most of these people that you see referred are not going to have been referred today. They'll have been referred a week ago or maybe a month ago or whatever. So they're already, the names and the phone numbers and all that is already just sitting there. Might as well just go out and grab it, throw it in a spreadsheet, have that ready. That's something you can do. You can start to pull lists for outbound. If you're going to do cold calling, if you're going to try to hit commercial, try to do anything like that, start doing that. Start getting a list of 1,000 businesses that you want to call. Pick 10 niches, chiropractors, law offices, accountant offices, furniture showrooms, whatever. Pick 5 niches, 10 niches, and go and generate a list of 1,000 places for you to call as soon as you have cleaners hired. Then once you've done that, once you've got your cleaner list done, start generating some content. Start getting a few posts ready to go on your Instagram page and your Facebook page. If nothing more, 3 posts that can show up on your pinned posts on your IG feed. Like things like that. They're just little details that will make your company look a little bit more professional. And this is the time to do it, right? It's this idle time right now where you don't really like, okay, I'm kind of just waiting. I'm kind of sitting around, do that. This is also a great time to maybe go watch some call recordings from the sales workshops, the hiring workshops, the objection handling workshops. Like go watch those recordings, go see what other people are doing and get yourself almost like these mental reps of how I'm going to be on the phone, how I'm going to handle certain things, what my sales pitch is going to look like, what is my interview pitch going to look like, all of those things. Like this is great time to get some of those reps in so that you don't have to, fumble your first three interviews because you're just learning right then on the spot. And you don't have to fumble your first three sales calls because you're learning right then on the spot, you know?
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. I didn't even think about the pulling list for an outbound lead. That's a really good idea. Um, okay. No, I like that. That's perfect.
And honestly, man, this is some sauce, but, double check it, but use ChatGPT. Like
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
these are the zip codes that I'm looking for businesses in. I'm looking for these types of businesses. I need the business name, address, and phone number. Please put it in a spreadsheet format for me. It may not be able to pull you thousands, but it sure as hell can pull you some.
It'll pull me some.
Yeah. And there's cold calling workshops that are pre-recorded where I talk about, go watch a lead gen workshop and see how I organize my leads, how I, because there's detailed breakdowns of all of this stuff. So start in the recorded calls, get your feet wet in all these different areas, then start building out your list, your cleaner list, your outbound list, make a couple pieces of content. Guarantee you, man, that could get you through the next week. And then hopefully by then, Google Business Profile is verified. We've got, our LSA is ready to go, or maybe we're one review short or whatever, and we need to just troubleshoot that last little bit. And then the website will be getting finished in a week from now or a week from whenever you start it. And then, we're jumping on interviews. We're starting to hire some cleaners, and then we're flipping ads on and we're live.
Yeah. No, I like it, man. That gives me a good time frame of what I should be shooting for here.
Yeah, I mean, I think today's Friday the 13th. Why can't we be live on Monday that'd be the 23rd? Why can't we be live then? Why can't we be live Wednesday the 25th? Some things you may have to resubmit Google Business Profile that may slow you down. But I always tell people you don't need Google Business Profile verified to go live. You don't need LSA verified to go live. Okay. If you've got cleaners ready to go and the only thing you have is Thumbtack, we start with just Thumbtack. We start with outbound. We start with Yelp. We start with what we have available. And then as other things become available, we start leveraging them. You don't need to be like, oh, I'm going to sit here and just sit on my hands and wait until everything on the checklist is done. Then I'll do my website, wait a week. Then I'll generate my list of cleaners, reach out to them, take 3 days to schedule out the interviews, do the interviews, 2 days for them to complete the paperwork. Now that's another 2 weeks that have gone by. Then I'll finally turn the ads on. No reason for that. Like there's zero. That's speed. Speed is everything in business. Time kills deals. Time kills momentum. Like let's just keep one foot rolling in front of the other. And when we are waiting for step C to be finished, start laying the groundwork for D, E, and F. And then we can just step through them even quicker.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, man. No, I appreciate all this. This is definitely gives me a little bit better idea of what I should be doing right now, just in this kind of in a little interim. So, okay,
Do you have any
cool.
other questions about anything?
No, I don't think I have any other questions specifically on this. Um, I know you've obviously been doing this a little while, right? Would love to hear your background on it,
In terms of what?
of how you went about coming on board with them, and I know you're now part of this team, but you obviously built some successful cleaning businesses along your way. So,
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, the reason why I found success is because I just did what I just told you to do. Right.
mhm.
I mean, I just didn't wait for anything. I hired my first cleaners before I had ads ready to turn on. Then when I did turn ads on, I cold called for an hour every day, non-negotiable, Monday through Friday. Then when I started to get commercial leads, I started to do walkthroughs. I ran every ad platform under the sun, Yelp, Thumbtack, LSA. I did Facebook Marketplace ads. I did everything. And then I figured out, okay, Yelp sucks for me. I spent $300. I only closed one customer. It wasn't good for me. ROI is not there. Turn Yelp off. Thumbtack, double the Thumbtack budget. Okay, Thumbtack, my ROI is not great. I'm spending 300, I'm making 320. It's not really ideal, but it's still profitable, and I added 4 recurring customers from it, so that's going to pay me over and over again. So then you factor the LTV of the customer into the ROI. Okay, it makes sense. I'm doubling down on thumbtack. LSA, same thing. All right, message leads, they suck. Not closing message leads at all. I turned message leads off. Well, now my deal flow came down so much that it's more advantageous to have the message leads on. It's just like the trial and error, being proactive, moving with speed, like that's it. That's what this industry is about. And then in the times when it's quiet and it's not, and the phone's not ringing and you're not getting a ton of lead flow, which is going to happen. I mean, that's inevitable. Even me at, 30K plus every month, that I have 3-day, 4-day spells where I don't get any inbound, and I don't do outbound anymore because I don't need to. But I still get that. And then I'm like, all right, it's fine. I built a big recurring book of business. I'll never make less than 20K a month ever, just because my recurring book of business is so big. If I didn't get a single new customer, I would make 20K a month forever. And that is like all been built by smashing the fulfillment and getting reps in on the sales side, getting reps in on the hiring side, not shying away from doing a lot of interviews and being picky with candidates. I mean, it's just it's business is business. It's the same across all industries, the same across any facet of it. It's mainly just an input equals output thing. So if you can be patient enough in the times when things aren't booming, but work diligently enough to set yourself up for the inevitable ramp, then you're going to be fine. I mean, like, there's no, I have another business that's being built up right now that I'm hiring my cleaners for, a new location. I'm now building a business for an investor as well, who is like, has just basically put up all the capital for me to now go and build the business for him and have an equity share of some kind. Like, I will build every business exactly how I built my first one. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. You have all the tools in the toolkit. You see what works in your market, and then you make changes from there. But until you get everything live and give everything 30, 45, 60 days of effort, you're just not going to know. And then once you do know and you have data, that data might be like Jaden or Chloe and Stacy, 30K month one. Well, don't change anything. Don't change anything. Just keep doing exactly what you just did. Or it may be 3K month one, and it's okay. How do we ramp? How do we go from here? So, I mean, that's it, really. There's show up to the group calls. If you have the availability, show up because they're super helpful, or watch the recordings. Actually watch all the modules, watch all the extended modules, like go look at the templates, look at the tutorials, look at, it's a little thing. Like, I never have a problem when someone asks me a question, but if I get on a coaching call with a student who asks me a question that I know is explicitly answered in a video module, my first thought is, you didn't watch the videos. You didn't watch the videos. So you don't really care, because you're like, well, I paid for coaching, so I'm just going to ask my coach everything. Yeah, that's just not convenient for you. It's going to slow your business down. If every obstacle that you have is like, I need to schedule a call for tomorrow and wait 18 hours to get on and then get it, that again, time kills momentum. Be a problem solver, go at it. If you have a real issue, yes, please let's get on a call. Let's walk through it. Let's talk about all of it. But it's the little stuff, especially once your business actually starts operating. I get people all the time, well, this customer, didn't pay. What should I do? I have 7 video modules in that course about this. There's a template for the demand letter that you send. There's a template for this outreach the voicemail you should leave, like everything. It's built out. It's already there. And if it's not there, let us know so we can put it there and answer the question. But yeah, I mean, if you just immerse yourself in the community and you immerse yourself in the video modules and the content, you will be successful, whether in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. That's just going to be dependent on your market, your sales skills, how much you need to learn. And then that will figure out as we go.
No, that makes total sense, man. That helps hearing, obviously, how you've done it and went about it. And I think the mentality is a big piece. So I appreciate you sharing all that 100%.
Absolutely, man. I mean, like I said, let's just start laying the groundwork for the next steps. No point in waiting. Idle time is wasted time. And there will be moments where you have to exercise patience. This is not one of them. The moments when we start a new ad platform and we bump our budget up and we're trying something new, those are the times when we have to be patient and say, okay, I'm willing to just sit here for 2 weeks and just wait and see how many calls I get and see what the closing rate is like. That's when we need patience. Not right now. No need
Yeah.
for patience right now.
Right now, just head to the ground and get it all going. Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Yeah, no, that helps, man. I think when you break out modules, you start seeing like, all right, these are the steps. But to your point, it's like, dude, right now it's just get it done one way or another.
Get it done one way or another. Absolutely. Like I'd love if every student would just went in perfect order and everything was check, 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 check. It's not how it is. You're going to have a hurdle with Google Business Profile. This person has a hurdle with OpenPhone. This person has a hurdle with LSA. This person has a hurdle with Thumbtack. Like, do we just like, oh, okay, I hit my hurdle on step 7, so I'm going to wait. Oh, I submitted a support ticket. Okay, they'll get back to me in 10 to 14 business days. I'm going to just sit here for 3 weeks and wait for them to get back to me on my support ticket. Oh, no. Why would you
Right.
do? So
Yeah.
let's just move. If we hit an immovable object, if we hit something where it's like, I cannot move forward because I can't get my EIN, so I can't open a bank account, so I can't do Stripe, totally different situation. You've already, all the necessary immovable roadblocks, you already passed them all. Like, let's just move now.
Get it going. Yeah. No, I love it, man. Cool. That works for me. That answers my questions today.
All right, man. Let me know if you need anything else. Of course, use your VIP chat. Schedule another call. I may just take you over as my student. You may bounce back to Mark. We ended up him getting a little double booked with an onboarding call that was running long and stuff. So I just jumped in today to just make sure that we got this, because I know this first coaching call is like there's always a lot of questions, or if you're in the best situation, which you are, you're like, all right, shit is done. What now? So
Yeah.
yeah, you know what to do next. Let's get get the next call on the schedule and enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk shortly. All right.
Cool. You want me to just keep using that VIP chat you said, or should I just reach out to
Yes.
you?
Yep.
Okay.
You use the VIP chat. Was there a call link sent in that VIP chat for you?
Yeah, there was one, I think a couple weeks ago, so I'll just use that again.
Let's see. Let me just make sure it's the right one. I've got your chat pulled up
Yeah,
here.
Mark sent one. What was that?
Oh no, so that's an onboarding call link. Yeah, I'll send
Okay.
you here.
Okay, cool.
Copy mine. Um, you have weekly calls, right?
Yeah.
So weekly. I just confirm that you can see this and pin it to the chat here for you. All right.
Cool.
Got it.
Sweet. Thanks, Parker. Appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely, man. Enjoy your weekend. I look forward to talking to you next week. All right.
All right. See ya.
All right. I hope you guys got some massive value from that video. Again, this was a live coaching call. You can see in the video, I asked him, hey, are you fine with me recording this? But, none of this was scripted. This was just real questions by a real student who's really building a business in this industry. And guys, the power and the value of having someone help you and hold your hand, someone who's already done it before, to tell you the hard truths and to hold you accountable and to make sure that you are progressing as you know you should be. It cannot be overstated. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe got some free value for yourself. And as always, if you are interested in working directly with me as your coach, your accountability manager, and making sure that you are going to be able to build and scale a remote home service business to the heights that we both know you're capable of, all you have to do is just reach out, click the link in the description. You can book a call with me, find out more information about it, and get started on your home service business today. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you smash the like button, leave a comment in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video.